Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Mullen High School, the Bootheel Conference tournament, as this JV game is winding down, and we've got a mild upset coming, Garrett.
Yeah, this Hayti teams really came out and put it on South Pimlico. Didn't expect that on paper. Hayti is a 5 seed in this tournament, so South Pimlico got the 1 seed. So they had a first round bye, and Hayti is playing really well today.
Yes, they are. Games that already went on today in the girls division. Mullen was victorious over Hayti. That moved them out into the championship game that will be at 6:30 Thursday night. And then we've got coming up later will be Portageville playing South Pim. No, that has already been played. And Portageville won that, I'm sorry. And so they move on to the championship round, and they will be taking on the Green Wave of Malden. The ladies, both of those teams playing very well. This is the first junior varsity game, and we will have Hayti moving out to take on the winner of Zenith Hornersville and Campbell. And so we're going to, here comes my broadcast partner, Terry McVeigh, and we're going to take a brief timeout, and we'll be back. And the start of the Malden South Pimlico game in the varsity division. We'll be right back. What's going on, Terry? What do you think? Enjoy watching. Very well coached.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Robert Farmer, the big scorer. Mayberry, Jody Morton, and Jatarian Smith all will be starting for the Bulldogs of South Penn. For the Malden Greenways, number 1 seed in Malden Greenways, number 1 be Peyton Woodard. Q Farmer, number 3, senior. Trey Miller, a senior. Marcus Burton, good to see him back on the court.
Yes, it is. Is that number 5, the freshman?
It shows here as a junior.
Okay, they've got a
Mathis.
They got a big freshman. That's I think about 6'4", 6'5". He's probably the second one on the bench.
Zion Bell, good. Number 33.
Yeah. Well, Terry, let's get her going, buddy.
All right, Marcus Burton jumping for Malden against Smith. Burton controlled the tip, but went right to South Penn. Malden in man-to-man, close man-to-man. The drive down the lane. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Foul's probably going to be on Woodard. Nope. It's going to be on Trey Miller. Going to be his first, team first. Morton throws the ball in, gets it into Smith. Morton has it in the corner, being guarded by Woodard. Or, that's Woodard. Morton drives the lane, puts it up. No good. There's Smith with the rebound, tips it up. No good. Then Marcus Burton controls it. Hugh Farmer all the way. Throws it up. No good. Rebound up and back in by Trey Miller. And Malden takes an early 2-0 lead. Malden with a full court pressure, man-to-man pressure. Farmer gets it. Going underneath the Logan Southern. He came in the game. Will be a quick timeout. Not enough movement on the South Penn men in their offense. Wasn't really getting anything going. So Coach McGowan calls timeout.
You know, Terry, of course, I'm not an expert by no means, or am I a psychiatrist or a doctor, but I've seen a lot of players have a lot of tragedy, and when they come back, seems they either have a really good game and I think Marcus Burton is a type of that loves the game so much he's going to give it his all, and young people have to deal with lots of things.
Yes, and again, he's just a remarkable young man. And there's an interception. Nice play by Peyton Woodard. What an addition he's been to this team the last couple of years. Marcus Burton gets the rebound, puts it up, or tries to tip it back in, but he's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Fouls on Robert Farmer. Burton makes the first. Good shooting touch by Marcus Burton again. There's Campbell takes it to the free throw line. It's no good. Q Farmer.
This may get interesting.
To Burton, and then nice. It was an excellent foul.
Yeah, because he was fixing to stick that elbow about half down that rim.
He was, but that was an excellent foul by
Yes,
Morton.
it was.
That kept it from being 2 points. From an easy 2 points, and now they get the ball out of bounds. He even fouled him before he got the shot in motion. Burton at the free throw line being guarded by Smith. Out to Farmer. Burton now down on the blocks. Burton 3 from the free throw line. It's no good. Rebound comes through Morton. Morton brings the ball up. He's picked up by Woodard. Again, Malden with playing it tight, man-to-man. Another shot's no good by Morton. We got a 3-on-1. Woodard stops, pops, count it.
You know, this Woodard kid will pick your pockets also. He's pretty quick.
Well, he's been that way we've been seeing him for 4 years, just the last 2 here at Malden. And he's always been an impressive player.
Yes, he has.
Southern almost gets picked by Woodard. Morton to Smith. He's being guarded by Burton. A little fadeaway. Counted. Nice play by Jatarian Smith. It's kind of a shot you can't defend. Fadeaway by the tall guy.
Right.
Mathis with the ball, being guarded by Southern. Woodard, Hugh Farmer in the corner. And he gets picked by Ty Campbell and immediately turns around and fouls. Ty Campbell with the quick hands. And we saw some of that with in the game we did last week.
Yes, we did.
Farmer's trying to get loose to get the ball in bounds. He's being guarded very closely by Miller. Morton gets past the timeline. Looking at the high post for Smith. Burton almost gets it. Smith takes it all the way. It feeds off, and there's Burton. Burton missed making the steal at the head of the key. By the time Smith got down there and fed it, Burton was back to send it right into the stands. Southern drives. A little poke under, and there's the good block by Mathis. The Burton is going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle by the Green Wave to get down.
Good hustle by the Green Wave, but Burton had been out of bounds and had not established himself when he got the pass. Farmer with the ball, he's get packed from behind, and Miller's going to commit the foul. And that's his second. Yeah, that's Miller's second.
There he is.
Team third.
I want to say hello to Linda and Joe Swafford down in Florida. They're watching.
Farmer drives, feeds it over to Smith. Farmer drove, Burton came up to block it, and Smith was on the blocks, and he was good court awareness, good pass by Farmer. Woodard with the ball out front. He will be handling the ball a lot. Miller top of the key, and there's a steal by Campbell. He puts it up, lays it in, and we're tied.
You know, you can't have those lazy passes.
No,
not with these quick cats.
Not with Ty Campbell out there.
Right.
And in the last game we saw against Campbell, South Penn was all over. There's Q Farmer picking up the ball from the scrum and puts Malden back ahead. But in that game against Campbell floated a couple passes, tried to float some across court, and they were intercepted.
Yeah, that just does not work. Float a long pass against a very quick team. Or I don't think it does.
No. Terrell Boyd back in the game for South Penn.
Terry, do you think Jack and Helen McGowan are tuned in tonight?
I'd always be surprised if they weren't.
I would too.
Ty Campbell again with the steal and the layup. That's 4 points he's made off of steals just in the last 30 seconds.
Pretty good looking freshman.
Yeah, if Jack and Helen aren't watching.
There's something wrong if they're not.
Good move by Marcus Burton. He has 4 points. Well, that'd be like Tootsie not watching. And that never happened.
There we go.
Smith for three.
Boom.
Count it. Jatarian Smith coming up strong. That's 7 points. But then to get it underneath the Burton, he can't get it. Gets the rebound. He gets blocked by Smith. Out of bounds. Off of Malden. Jatarian Smith has shown what he can do early in this game. He stayed with Burton. Burton stayed with it and stayed with it. But Jatarian Smith was right there all the way. And South Penn ends up with the ball. Morton has it, bringing it up. Gets past the timeline. Morton being guarded by Woodard. He drives the lane, lays it up, puts it in. Can't get it in. There's a rebound, and that's Boyd. He gets the rebound. No, I'll take it back. It's Ty Campbell.
Ty Campbell's come to play.
Ty Campbell has really come to play. He'll shoot two. That foul's on Moncrief. Tristan Moncrief in the game for Malden. Xavier Harris and Q Farmer back in the game. Woodard getting the break along with Robinson. (12 to 10) in favor of South Penn. Q Farmer from the corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Malden. Now goes out of bounds off of Malden. And South Penn just hustling and hustling.
Sure are they. A lot of hustle on that team.
Marcus Burton back in the game.
Well, guess who I got a text from? Jack and Helen McGowan that said, "We are here. Go Bulldogs." Thank you, Jack.
Malden with the ball out of bounds. Q Farmer ended, and 2:03 left in the first quarter. Into Burton. Underneath the Burton, he gets free, and Marcus Burton scores his 6th point of the game. Tie game, 12-12. Burton guarding. That's Farmer way out. That wasn't Farmer, it was Boyd. Ball goes out of bounds. It stays with South Penn. Ty Campbell back in the game. Don't want to leave him sitting on the bench too long.
No.
Jody Morton out of the game, who's played a good game so far. Campbell gets it in to Boyd. Boyd drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Smith. Can't get it to go, and here comes Malden with the rebound. Nice rebound by Trey Miller. Harris loses the ball. It's out of bounds off of South Penn. 1:29 left. We're tied. First seeded Malden, I think, is 4th seeded South Penn. Malden kid in underneath the basket. Looking for Burton. Harris dribbles out front. He drives on Farmer. Farmer gets his hand on it. Harris gets it underneath to Burton. Burton swings around. Nice little spin move, but it won't go. Rebound comes away to South Penn. Farmer with the ball. Drives on Burton. Burton puts it back in his face.
Yeah.
South Penn ends up with it. Nice pass. Nice pass.
Very nice pass.
And Jatarian Smith has come to play.
Yes.
He's somebody that's been, that, we've seen get better every game we've seen him. Nice play by Hugh Farmer.
Pretty
Stop
shot.
and pop him. We're tied at 45. These teams are playing. This is going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be better.
Mayberry with the ball out front. And there's almost a steal. Mayberry comes out with him. Hugh Farmer takes it out of his hands. Lead pass goes up, and Xavier Harris with his first 2 and a 2-point lead. Robert Farmer, no good, but there's Smith with the rebound. Puts it up, puts it in. Count it, and 1.
What a nice move by Smith to grab that rebound and go back up with it.
Smith Howell has 9 points in the first quarter, and he's going to try to make it 10 and break the tie. That foul was on Zion Bell. His first. He comes out of the game. That's the freshman you were talking about.
Yeah. Had a gentleman come down from Steele a while ago right before you got here and said he wanted to take an ad out. I said, well, it's too late in the year, but we'll just mention you anyway. And he said, well, I will take one out with you all next year.
Good to hear.
You
Woodard
bet.
kicks it back out. Long 3 is no good. Rebound comes away. Hugh Farmer underneath the Woodard. Good pass, good finish. 18 for Malden, 16 for South Penn. We're having a good first quarter
Yes,
here,
we
Tommy.
are. That is Southern 7 Machinery Works in Steel. And he wanted us to give a shout to, we volunteered to give a shout to his parents that are in Florida. That's Alan and Diane Southern. So they're in Naples, Florida. So we appreciate doing that. He said, I hate to ask y'all to do that. Well, don't hate it. And another person that come by and talked to us a while ago that said he'd like to come to the round table if we have it Saturday out here at the Country Club is Denton Kuzman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Malden Sports Picks. And so we appreciate that. We'd be glad to have you. And maybe my broadcast partner will be healed up and going next Saturday.
I think we'll be in good shape by then.
And
But Denton Kuhnman,
yeah,
of course, is the mayor of Malden.
yeah, he is. And I talked with him in the hospitality room, and he said he was telling me some things that they've got going on here in Malden, and some of them pretty impressive things. And I won't spill the beans, but he said that he would talk about it at the round table, and I think people will want to hear it. So everybody tune in around What do you think, Terry? 10, 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
10
just come
o'clock.
on. Well, you come in 11?
Let's just start up at 11.
Okay, we'll be at 11.
Yeah.
11 next Saturday at the Malden Country Club.
Yeah, and if we, if we start at 11, by the time we finish, somebody may want to feed us.
Well, we hope, don't we?
That's what I mean. That's
You know what? And that's at Linda's 19th hole out there is they find a restaurant and Linda knows how to put the feed to you.
Well, we'll look forward to that. Okay, Malden with the ball. Woodard looked at the three, but then guarded by Smith. He can't get it over him. Malden drives, pop, no good. Rebound comes away, and there comes Campbell. Quick hands.
Yes.
Ty Campbell now has 8 points, or 7 points in the game. Tie game, 17-15 left. Burton, Farmer, no good. Rebound two comes off to Morton.
Oh, what a nice move.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord, that was about a pretty thing.
He should get 2 points for that. And there's Smith. Darian Smith with another block, another big block. Boyd with the ball. Gets it over to Farmer. Farmer hadn't done much this game.
No.
Farmer drives, stop, get it to go. Rebound goes off of South Penn.
Terry, if we had a highlight reel for the year, that would have been on it. A couple of those.
That would have been on it. Boy, that was good. I mean, that was a flashy move. But
yes, it was. He should get a
but
point for that.
But it was an efficient move. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't being flashy just to be flashy. It was an efficient move. It made the shot. He didn't finish the shot.
Right.
He didn't get 2 points there, but he got style points anyway.
Oh, yes, definitely got some good style points.
Okay, Woodard with the ball. Tie game, 6:30 left in the second quarter. Tie game at 18-18. Looking underneath to Smith. Smith gets blocked by Darian Smith, but then there's Marcus Burton to clean it up. Marcus Burton now has 8 points in the game. Drive underneath by Boyd, puts it up, puts it in.
Good move by Boyd. Keep Marcus off and put that up.
Yeah, used his body well. Q Farmer with it. Woodard drives, looks up, stops, little jump step, and deflected by Smith. Darian Smith. Woodard ends up with it. Burton with the spin. Tries a little baby hook, and it gets blocked.
Yes.
Here comes South Penn. We're tied at 20. Burton with the deflection. They're calling it a kick, and it's going to stay with South Penn.
Terry, while we got a second, we want to thank our sponsors. We'll be going over those at halftime, and we certainly appreciate our sponsors. And stop in and tell them you appreciate their sponsoring so you can watch and maybe do a little business with them.
Robert Farmer with the ball. Over to Boyd, spin. He's going to be partially blocked. Ball comes away, and looky there.
That Ty Campbell's everywhere.
Ty Campbell, and he's going to be fouled. That's just the second team foul on Malden. Fouls on Mathis, his first, team first. Campbell's with the ball, spins over to Smith, put up the layup, can't get it to go. The ball's going to be out of bounds off of Malden, going to stay with South Penn. Campbell's showing some good spinning moves. He's small, but he's getting those shots up over the tall man of Malden. Darian Smith floats it up. It's no good. Q Farmer with the rebound. Tied at 20. Q Farmer for three. Almost banked it in, but there's Mathis put it back up, and he's going to be fouled. I think the foul's going to be, it's going to be on Boyd. He'll shoot two.
Dennis Lee Walton Jr. text that says, "Let's go Green Wave." And Becky Poole, same thing, "Let's go Green Wave." We love to get these texts. Let us know, and we will read them on air.
Zion Bell back in the game for for Malden, the freshman. Second one is no good. Rebound comes to South Penn. South Penn, a lot of their smaller players are good rebounders.
Yes, they are.
Well, they get good position. The ball's going to be out of bounds off of Malden. Morton tried to drive the lane, but it knocked out of his hands. He'll key it in underneath the basket. Looking for Smith. Gets it underneath to Campbell. Campbell up over his head. It's no good. Rebound comes off, and Hugh Farmer ends up with it to Woodard. Still tied, 20-20. Woodard's going to take it all the way, but floats it underneath, and there's a layup by Tylene Mathis. Good movement, and that was created by Woodard. Smith taking it all the way, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line. He's going to be fouled by Zion Bell. If it is on Bell, it's his second.
Can't accuse these South Bend players of not hustling.
No, man, they're all over the place.
They are.
Terry Smith will shoot 2. He's 0 for 1, now 0 for 2 in the game. Burton back in for Malden. Mayberry in for South Penn. Smith makes one.
As you said a while ago, Farmer's been kind of quiet, but you better not sleep on him because he can run off some points in a hurry on you.
Well, the 2 games we've seen, he has scored a ton in the fourth quarter. Nice 3-pointer by Peyton Woodard. That's what happens if you forget about Woodard on offense. He'll put one up. He's a good shooter. Stolen ball by South Penn underneath. There's Campbell. Good pass by Smith.
Yes, it was. Good steal and a pass.
Jatarian Smith is playing a whale of a game. Woodard over to Farmer. Farmer drives the lane, pulls that at the free throw line. Count it. Hugh Farmer. He has 6 points in the game. 4-point lead for Malden. There's Farmer just knifing through the defense. I mean, just quick as he could possibly be. And he's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got in there. I believe Marcus might have got him a little bit. He got a lot of ball on a little of him.
The foul is on Burden, his first. Team third. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Farmer has not scored. Rolls that one in. Good touch.
He had the shooter's touch on that one.
He had the shooter's touch on that one, that's for sure. Makes the second. 2-point game. Malden's ahead. South Penn applying full court pressure. Malden breaks it, but there's Farmer with the steal. Gets it up to Farmer, spins, puts it up, puts it in. What a play by Robert Farmer. We talked about how he'd been quiet.
Yeah.
Well, he must have heard us because he's opened up his mouth now.
He has been awakened.
Robert Farmer with 1. The foul's going to be on Xavier Harris. It's his first, but it's the 4th team foul for Malden. So South Penn, for the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds of this quarter, will be in the bonus. Farmer completes the 3-point play and completes South Penn's comeback there, back on top, 28-27. Underneath, nice play, nice look, and that's Tristan Moncrief. There's Farmer going all the way, looking underneath, back out to Campbell. Campbell being double teamed in the corner for Boyd. No good, way off. That was Mayberry, not Boyd. Peyton Woodard with the ball out front. Stops, looks up over in the corner. 3 is up, no good by Robinson. South Penn with the ball. Morton has it, 2:30 left in the quarter. So 1-point Malden lead. Farmer drives, free throw line, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Malden. And it's going to be a foul in the backcourt. It's going to be foul on Robert Farmer. That's going to be his second foul. Coach McGowan has a decision to make, because he's going to keep Farmer on the court the rest of this half.
Farmer is a fun player to watch.
He can do a lot of things with basketball.
Yeah.
Peyton Woodard with the ball and a 1-point lead for Malden. Moncrief drives, a little scoop, no good, but there's Smith, a long
Somebody
pass
forgot
down
to get back.
floor. And Ty Campbell beat everybody back. Wasn't a white shirt within 10 feet of it.
That's exactly
Woodard
right.
drives. He's going to be what is called an offensive foul. He extended the elbow.
Yes, he did.
Offensive foul. That's the 15th foul on Malden. But player control foul. Of course, no shots taken.
You all
South
stay,
Bend 30.
stay tuned at halftime. We're going to interview a Malden High School student, and I think you'll enjoy her interview.
And South Bend just stayed with it and stayed with it and stayed with it. And Jody Morton gets his first 2 points of the game. 3-point South Bend lead. That's the biggest lead. Woodard underneath. And it's no block by Smith, but then Moncrief stayed with it, got his own rebound, put it back up. Mayberry with the ball, being guarded by Woodard. He gets Smith in the lane, free throw line. No good. Rebound over to Moncrief. And look who's there. There was Campbell. He intercept the ball, feed it to Mayberry, and Mayberry laid it in. 34-31, or less than a minute to go. South Bend is ahead. And there's a drive underneath to that by Terrence Robinson. And he's going to go to the line and shoot two. That foul is on Terry Smith, but just his first. Third team foul, 49 seconds left in the first half. Makes the first. Malden already has 8 players in the scoring column. And he makes the second. 1 point lead, 47 seconds left. Morton with the ball being guarded by Q Farmer. Breaks the timeline, gets it over to Mayberry. Farmer is still in the game. He has the ball. He's looking to drive, gets it over to Morton. Morton to Mayberry at the top of the key. Over to Farmer on the wing, looking underneath for Smith. Farmer drives, puts a little fade away, puts it up, put it in. Robert Farmer showing what he can do. It's a good play.
Terry, I think we have us a barn burner tonight.
We sure do, Ralph. Farmer went in that time. Win him.
For basketball.
I'm going to throw it up, and we're going to get after it.
Buddy, this is the way it's supposed to be.
That's
I mean, right here at Christmas time, it's kind of cool outside, and you know what it's like inside.
What do we have, Bill?
We've got a barn burner in the brewing.
We got Express Food Mart, Camel Volunteer Fire Department, the Malden Church of Christ, DCT Transit, Uptown Skate and Junction, Powell Funeral Home out of Kennett, Harry Blackwell Chevrolet GMC, a lot of good used cars. Stop and see them. See Jack Farmer, one of the salesmen out there. He'll hook you up. Rick's Hair World, Hayes Farms, Soapy Shack and Storage, Lemmings Farms, FMB Bank, Phil and Judy Sandy, some very good people. Terry McVeigh, attorney at law. Danny Glass, Cameron Bunning Parker, attorney at law. And also, we want to add Delta Blue Catfish in Malden, farm fresh catfish. Stop and see it. All right, we got a nice lady up here. And your name?
My name is Anna Lane.
And Miss Lane, I understand you're pretty active in Beta Club.
I am. I am the Missouri Junior Beta State Secretary.
Good deal. Now, what did you do to finish second in the nation?
So I had to deliver a speech in front of pretty much the same crowd, just times 18 at Nationals in Louisville, Kentucky. And then the betas voted, and I just ended up top 3.
That's great.
Yep.
That is really great. And we certainly appreciate students like you that stay active. And you do other things in school.
Yes, sir, I do. I play volleyball, basketball, softball, travel softball. Pretty active, yeah.
You
I
are
stay busy.
Now, what about the barrel racing?
Oh yeah, I've been out of it. I haven't really. My horse hasn't been ready, but she's getting there. I think I'm gonna start up again this year.
Good deal. I know you. I know your mom and dad, and they're very good people, and I can see why you are a good young lady, becoming from who you did, because your parents are real good, and your mother is making us can't stay out of the hospitality room the way she cooks. Everything. Terry and I have just sat up here a while ago thinking they should add 10 or 15 minutes on to halftime so we could go in there again.
Yeah, she cooks some good food.
She does. And, well, listen, we really appreciate you for coming up here.
Thank you for having me.
And you keep on, as the young people say, keep on keeping on, and you're going to be a success.
Thank you, sir.
I know you have a few years to go, but what is your plans right now?
I definitely want to go to college, but I don't know. I really like science and math, so maybe something along those lines.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Either one is above me. I wasn't valedictorian in science or math, I'll tell you what. But I admire, and Terry does too, young people that get out and really exert themselves to do better and do good and do good in school, do good in class, and be as mannerly as you are right now. And we really appreciate that. And if you will, I'll get you a card. I was going to do that before you come up here. And any student in the Malden School or any other you hear that is doing anything that you think would need to be recognized, we certainly would like to know that, because that is one of the reasons that we got with the Camel Jag program at Campbell High School. And we all started this. Terry and I have been broadcasting for a lot of years, and this thing has really turned in. A lot of people really like it. They like our round table, and we just enjoy it and meet a lot of good people, a lot of good students, a lot of good athletes, and we just really enjoyed it. And it all starts with these good students.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you very much for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
And it wasn't as bad as you thought, was it?
No, sir, it wasn't.
Okay, do you know Mr. McVeigh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's Mr. McVeigh.
Nice
That's
to
Terry
meet you.
McVeigh. He's an attorney at Kennett. He's the only thing that keeps us, straight. We've got. All right. Well, listen, we'll be back. We'll take about a minute break, and we'll be back with second half action. We'll be right back.
All right, we're going to be ready for the second half of this game that is lining up to be a great one. It was a great first half with the South Penn, the fourth-seeded South Penn-Scott Bulldogs leading the first-seeded Malden Greenway 36-33.
Terry, we have looked at these teams, and you got to take your hat off to South Penn. Well, they hustle. And, you know, we were talking earlier and then off the air. Coach McGowan's the type of coach that has his team playing their best at the right time of the year.
Right. And they're getting better. This is the third time we've seen them on Boot Hill Broadcasting. And this is the best we've seen them look. I mean, we saw them early in the year when they beat Risco at South Bend.
Right.
And then last week we saw them when they beat Campbell, and they were better last week than they were first time we saw them. And just within a week's time, they've gotten exponentially better if they can repeat what they did in the first half.
We have some very good officials.
Oh, yeah.
Lloyd Rice, and Jay Powell, and I can't remember that other gentleman's name.
I never can. Malden has 8 people that have scored. They're using the bench real well.
Yeah.
And Marcus Burden leads their scoring with 8. And Peyton Woodard has 7. And Hugh Farmer is 6. Terrence Smith tried to get. And there's South Penn just scrapping and scrapping. Smith tried to get the cutting Morton. Malden was all over that one. They got about 3 guys in the middle of it. But then there's Boyd ended up with the ball and the shot and the free throw. Misses the first. He has 2 points in the game. And misses the second, but there's Jatarian Smith with the rebound. Gets it into Morton, cutting, no good. Rebound comes away to Malden. Woodard out in front of everybody, lays it up, and he's going to be fouled. He'll shoot 2, and that's a foul on Robert Farmer, and that's his 3rd.
Oh, my.
That could be very significant.
Exactly right on that.
Peyton Woodard will go to the line. He has not been to the line. He has 7 points in the first half. That foul on Robert Farmer was his 3rd. Woodard makes the first. We'll see how long Farmer stays in. Short bench for Coach McGowan. No, he has 2 players on the bench. We'll see if that's going to make a difference later in the game, because they were playing at a real high energy.
Yes, they are. Look at
There's
this Ty Campbell go.
With 2 guys on him, he makes the spins and can't get it to go. Mathis with the rebound. Out to Farmer. Farmer gets picked up by Smith, and Mathis takes it all the way. No good, and there's who is it? It's Ty Campbell with the rebound. He throws it up, and Hugh Farmer, like a defensive back, just ran it down. Woodard for 3 from the corner. It's no good. Rebound comes to Smith, right out to Campbell. Campbell gets it stolen by Hugh Farmer. Here comes Malden. Woodard drives all the way, floats it up, floats it in. Peyton Woodard with quick 2, and we're tied. Just like that, 6:42 left. South Penn with the shot by Morton. It's no good, but the rebound is fumbled away out of bounds by Malden. South Penn will have the ball underneath their basket. Keyed in by Jody Morton. Looking for Farmer. Farmer being guarded by Woodard. Farmer spins, puts it up, blocked by Woodard. Ball taken away to Smith, but then his shot is blocked.
Nice move.
Good
nice
move by
roll.
Moncrief. Moncrief, good body control. Smith way off. Here comes Malden. Mathis with the ball. Farmer for 3. No good, but there's Woodard with the rebound in the lane. Up and under, put it in. Peyton Woodard.
Well, everyone, stay tuned. We will have the Mullen Junior or Campbell Junior varsity up next. They will take on, that's the 3rd seed, taking on the 2nd seed, Zenith Hornersville Lions, and that could be a good one.
Could be a very good one. Okay, Peyton Woodard to the line. Malden has scored all 7 points in this quarter and have taken a 4-point lead. Woodard at the line. He's 0 for 1 from the line. He's scored 5 points already in this quarter. Make it 6.
Diseased.
5-point lead real quick for Malden. That's about the biggest lead they've had this game.
Yeah, I think you're right, Terry.
Morton puts it underneath to Campbell, and Campbell's going to get charged with the offensive foul. Good defense by Burton. Campbell lowered his shoulder, and Burton went down.
You know, Terry, you and I have saw Burton several times this year. This is one of the best all-around games we've seen Burton in a while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, defensively, I mean, he's already blocked several shots. He's rebounding, he's scored. Q Farmer spins, no good. Rebound to Campbell. Campbell gets fouled in the backcourt.
I want to say hello to Judith Adams Henry at Sykes, and that's at Grand Graham and Poppy. That is Laura Bunning's parents. That's the grandparents of Sam, Sarah, and Will Bunning.
South Bend with the ball. Malden's in a 2-3. Farmer out front to Southern. Southern looking underneath, gets it to Smith. Smith plays, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Marcus Burton. And here comes Malden. Malden with a 5-point lead. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Peyton underneath. Nice pass.
Oh, what a pass.
Peyton Woodard knew where Marcus Burton was going to be, and Marcus was there on the block, and Woodard drove into the lane and found his man.
Sure did.
Southern drives. There it goes into the stands.
Terry, that's one of those things like this.
Yeah.
You put your hand up, see how far it went up the bleachers.
Yeah. Marcus Burton had his fingerprints all over it.
Yes, he did. He might Malden's kind of woke up a little bit.
Well, they have. South Bend better worry. You know, one of the things we always talk about is the first 5 minutes of the second half being probably the most important 5 minutes of a game. But in Malden so far has jumped out and scored 10 points in this half, and South Bend is looking for their first 2. Malden's back in the 2-3, out of bounds play. Morton for 3.
Looks good from here.
Oh, good. And rebound comes off to Malden, and no, Morton gets up with it, puts it up. It's no good, but Burton gets the rebound, clears it off to Farmer. He gets it back to Woodard, who's going to control. He's going to be the general for the Green Wave. Again, so far in this quarter, it's Malden 10. South Bend nothing. Woodard free throw line extended. Drive by Robinson, floats it up, no good. There's Smith with the rebound. He's taking it all the way. And a little Euro on that one. Little Euro step. Nice move, but Terry and Smith, I mean, he got the rebound, never gave it up. Ball goes out of bounds. It's off to South Bend has it. They've cut the lead 2-5. Morton has it. Robert Farmer still in the game with his 3 fouls. Farmer has the ball. Stop, pop, count it.
Nice.
And South Bend has come alive. They're down by 3 now. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Woodard looks at the 3, looking underneath. Morton, nice move, nice play by Smith.
Here we got another text from Becky Poole, and it said, awesome job, Anna Lane, and she did an awesome job. And got a Danny Glass and Joshua Brett I said, we are watching you.
Glad to have them.
You betcha, Josh and Danny, both good
Josh
people.
I, the camera guy.
There it is. He's filmed a bunch of them, hasn't he?
Morton with the ball out front. Farmer being guarded by Miller against 2-3 zone. Malden staying with it. Pass is deflected. And there's Ty Campbell. Ty Campbell.
Man, that cat's fast.
He's fast. There's Robert Farmer. Stop and pop. No good. Rebound comes away. And there's Campbell. Ends up with the rebound. Comes out and just gives it to Farmer like, okay, ho hum.
That's right.
Three's no good, but there's Smith. Has the rebound, but get over to Morton. Back to Robert Farmer. Drives. Long three is no good. Rebound comes off to Malden. To Mathis. Mathis over to Q Farmer. Farmer drives, lays it up, a little float. Got some touch.
Yes, yes.
Extends the lead back to 5 for Malden. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Smith underneath to Campbell. Campbell puts it up. It's no good, but he's going to draw the foul. He'll shoot 2. Ty Campbell will go to the line to shoot a couple. He has 11 points in the game, and he's 1 for 2 from the line.
This Campbell is a freshman, and he is quite the player. And the whole South Pimp team is really young, the majority of them.
Mayberry comes back in for South Pim, replacing Southern. Campbell missed the first and missed the second. South Pim's having some problems from the line. They've had four free throws they've attempted in this quarter and have made none. Burton with the ball, a little away from basket. Backs into Smith, kicks it back out. Q Farmer for 3 from the wing. Count it.
This Q's got a pretty shot.
He does, and from our vantage point, we were able to look at that shot. We had a real good look at that shot, and we could see that it's going to go in. Farmer for 3, no good. But there's
Look at
good
that
rebound. That's Mayberry.
Yeah, that Mayberry worked his way in there, got that rebound and put back.
6-point lead for Malden. Campbell was giving Q Farmer all he wanted, but
Yes, he was.
But then he fouled him.
Yeah.
That's the 14th foul by South Pim. Just the first or second on Campbell. Woodard with the ball. Gets in the lane. Shot is no good, but there's Burton with the rebound. He's going to walk. I'm going to try to walk. Jump ball. Alternate possession stays with Malden.
Thought maybe Marcus would have went straight back up with that instead of bringing it down.
Probably should have. Probably should have. Marcus with the drive down the lane, split the defense and laid it up. He has 12 in the game. It's an 8-point lead. Steal to Farmer, lays it up, puts it in, and Malden is finishing this quarter like they started. Campbell with the long 3, can't get it to go, and that's how the quarter ends. And the Malden Green Wave have come alive. They now lead 52-42.
Terry, this has been an interesting game, and Malden just stretched it out in that third quarter coming from behind. But we still have another quarter to play, and this ball game is far, far from over.
It's far from over, but Malden won the third quarter 19-6.
Yeah, that does make a difference.
Now we've seen South Pim play, and the way they play, they wear people down,
right?
And they have big fourth quarters.
Yeah,
So, but Malden was very impressive in that quarter.
That's right. And I guess we better step aside for just a second, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
I love games like this.
I do too. Well, Terry, we've got one more quarter to see who will advance to the championship game Thursday night, and it could be a good one. Which these teams would make it is going to represent themselves well. They would be taking on either Crothersville or Portageville.
Well, and that's going to be, whoever they play, it's going to be good. But whoever comes out of this, they're going to be game tested.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And one thing we made a little bit of mention of that might come into play here in the fourth quarter, because it is a high energy, has been a high energy game, is South Penn only has 7 players.
Yeah.
And their bench, they only got 2 on the bench. Well, Malden's playing about 10 guys. And we'll see if that factors in. There's Campbell. Nothing's going to slow him down.
No.
Spin move, put it up right in the face of Burton. Ty Campbell now with the 13 points and the first 2 of the fourth quarter. 7:15 left in the game. Malden's ahead by 4, 52-44. Burton underneath gets it stripped by Smith, and they're going to be a walk. He couldn't get rid of it. He was trying to pass the ball and run at the same time, and just couldn't get it out of his hands.
That's right.
And the travel was called. And those are the kind of mistakes that when you're behind by 8, it's tough to get past them. Hugh Farmer with the ball. He's being guarded by Hugh Farmer underneath. Gets it to there's another block by Smith. Smith blocked two in a row. Farmer, little Euro, scoops up and under. And he has 2 points. And South Penn's come out and scored the first 4 points of the fourth quarter. Woodard with the ball. He's being guarded by Morton. He's going to take it all the way. He's going to be blocked by Smith. That's 3 blocks in about 5 seconds. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's out of bounds, and it's South Penn's ball. That's about 3 blocks in 5 seconds by Jatarian Smith.
It sure is. And they were all blocks, too. He did a great job.
Well, between him and Burton, like the old, no, you're not going to take that in here.
No.
Going to wag that finger.
That's right.
Farmer playing with 3 fouls. Campbell puts down Farmer. No block. Now, Burton did not get that ball, but he had high arc on it because of Burton. Feet underneath. There's another Smith. Another block by Smith. Farmer 1-on-3. Stop, pop, count it. Robert Farmer.
They're on the roll, Terry. They're back within 4.
They've scored the first 6 points in the fourth quarter. We said they're a good fourth quarter team.
Yes.
Let's see if Malden can slow them down.
I know. You know what we got going.
For basketball.
I'm going to throw it up, and we're going to get after it.
Buddy, this is the way it's supposed to be.
That's
right here at Christmas time, it's kind of cool outside, and you know what it's like inside.
What do we have, Bill?
We've got a barn burner in the brewing.
Going to slap it back out.
Sure. And again, we want to thank all the sponsors and all the people that are tuning in to say that they're watching and stuff. And we want to thank the Camel High School and the JAG program for all they do. We got old Francisco here. He runs the camera, and we just enjoy this. And We're going to be bigger and better next year. And there's a turnover, Terry.
Another steal, Buster Campbell underneath, put it up, no good. But there's Smith with the rebound and the block by Moncrief. Moncrief blocked Smith's shot. Malden wants a timeout, wants to try to gather things, get them together. It's down to a 4-point game.
What happened to what we were doing in the third quarter? I'll tell you what happened. South Plymouth got.
South Penn put it, ramped up the pressure. They're double teaming the ball, and they're so quick.
Yes.
Especially Campbell. Ty Campbell is just all over the place. He's just the
Terry, we got a
perpetual motion machine.
text at halftime. The Risco Tigers 37 and the Cooter Wildcats 22.
Well, you know, we talked about the state rankings that had Cooter, which is a fine team, had Cooter over Risco, ranked one spot ahead of Risco. Mm-hmm. And our comment then was that ought to be switched.
And now at the end of the third, it's 63 Risco and 35 Cooter.
Wow. So I wouldn't have expected that.
No, I wouldn't either. And they're just 2 points from a running clock in the fourth quarter if they can hold that lead.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh.
Didn't have enough out there, did we?
Malden wants 5 players. Now they want 5 players. Who is it? Farmer's going to feed the ball into Woodard. He's being guarded by Morton. Drive down the lane is going to be kicked out of bounds. A little pick from behind from South Penn. Ends up with the ball out of bounds. Malden will have it.
Danny Glass said he's running late, but he better hurry. He's got 5 minutes and 8 seconds to watch any of this game.
Hugh Farmer. Nice throw in and a fade away from the baseline. Tough shot, but that stopped the bleeding for Malden.
Sure it is.
Temporarily. Malden with the 6-point lead, 4:50 left in the game. Farmer stops, pops, he can count it. Robert Farmer was 6 in the quarter, 15 in the game. Burton's going to put it down to his elbows. You don't leave him alone.
No, you don't leave
Not
him
unless
alone.
you want to ramp up the Malden crowd, which he just did. 6-point lead for Malden. Farmer, no good, but there's Smith. Can't get it to go. We got a jump ball, and it's going to be going to Malden, I believe. It does. Alternate possession, I should say.
Really can't understand why the Malden coach is so upset over a wide open slam, but I don't know. That's a lot of things I don't know.
There's a long 3 from the corner. Rebound comes out to Morton. He's going to be fouled by Woodard in the backcourt. That's just the first team foul. And I believe that's just the second foul for Woodard. 4:09 left in the game. South Penn trails by 6. Jody Morton walks it up. Malden staying in the 2-3 zone. Not a bad idea.
Right, exactly.
Morton for 3. No good. There's Smith. Gets his hand on the ball, but it's off of Smith, and it goes back over to Malden. Burton almost got it, but went through his hands. Smith lunged for it and went off his hands, out of bounds. Malden's ball. South Penn going to apply pressure. Q Farmer gets it up, being guarded by Campbell. Long 3 from the corner. It's no good. There's Q Farmer with the rebound. Gets his own. Puts it back up. He has 11 points in the half, 17 in the game. Farmer dribbles into the corner. He's double teamed. Ball is intercepted. Here comes Malden. They pull it back out. Q Farmer looks at the 3. And there's Smith with another drop. There's another block. He must have 10 this game.
He must have.
Ty Campbell floats it up, floats it in. Ty Campbell with the 2. Off of Jamarian Smith's blocks. Peyton Woodard with the ball. Was out of bounds off of South Penn. 6-point lead, 2:55 left in the game. Farmer's looking for Woodard, but he's looking for Miller. Now it gets back out to Woodard. Mayberry and Mathis in a little shoving match underneath the Mathis, and it's going to be a foul on Smith. That one he didn't go vertical. No, that foul's going to be on Morton. Brody Morton, should be his third. Just a team first, but it's a shooting foul. We'll put Tyler Mathis to the line. He has 2 points in the game. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Yeah, but he makes this one. 7-point lead.
Say hello to Randy and Sandy Fry from Risco.
Terrell Boyd back in the game for South Penn and placing Mayberry. Malden's moved all their players off the free throw lanes. And he misses the free throw. Campbell has the ball, drops it off for Morton. Morton walks it up. Malden in the 2-3. Morton's going to be left open for three. Count it. Brody Morton with his first three of the game. Is only his 5th point, and now we're down to a 4-point lead. Hugh Farmer all the way, no good. Here comes South Penn. Morton with the ball. Boyd was looking for it. He's looking at it. He's looking at it.
He's thinking about it.
Skip past the Farmer. He just free throw line over to Boyd. Boyd wants to shoot that shot. Farmer drives, stop, pop. It will not go. Rebound comes away. Morton from South Penn out hustles everybody for it. Gets it underneath for Smith. He's going to be balls out of bounds off of Malden. That'd be his foul in some places.
Yeah, you would think.
Okay, Morton has the ball underneath his basket. 1:47 left in the game. There, Boyd gets his three, and it looks like there'll be a foul on Malden.
Just pushed that man back, it looked like. I think he's going to, that's a pretty hard fall, but I think he's going to get set on the hard bench.
That's going to be Mathis' 4th foul. South Penn with the ball out of bounds. Smith goes to the lane, puts it no good, gets his own rebound, loses it. And loose ball, as always, the loose balls come up at the South Penn. They're beating Malden to all the loose balls.
Yes, they are.
Woodard to Farmer. Farmer splits the defense, puts it up, no good. Rebound underneath. Campbell gets it blocked. And Woodard gets the ball. He's trapped underneath, but he calls a timeout. Good timeout.
Don't forget to stay tuned after this game. The Camel Junior Varsity, the number 3 seed, will take on the number 2 seed, Zenith Hornersville Lions. And I got some text about that when it was posted at Camel playing Zenith. I'll take the responsibility for that, and I should have put Zenith Hornersville, but, you know, I didn't mean anything back, and we realized that Hornersville is just as important as Zenith, and they make a good consolidated school, and we apologize for that. Well, Terry?
Yeah, get to South Duncan County and forget to name one of them.
Yeah, that's true. We've got a Risco is 76-48 final over Cooter. So
wow.
That'll probably shuffle that up a little, don't you
I
think?
think that's going to shuffle that up. That's a surprising score.
Yes.
I'm not surprised that Risco won the game. I'm surprised at the margin. Because Cooter's a good team.
Yeah, they are. Well coached. Both those schools are very well coached.
Okay, Malden with the ball. South Penn just missed a couple of good opportunities to cut the lead to 2. But Malden has the ball. They'll be pressure in the backcourt. Campbell pressuring Farmer. Farmer almost walked.
I think the South Pemiscot fans thought he did.
I think they did.
Kind of heard a
And
moan
there's
down
another
there.
steal.
Look at this steal.
There's another steal and a turnover. Their Farmer takes it all the way, puts it up and puts it in. Q Farmer, like the senior leader that he is, extends the lead to 7. Robert Farmer with the ball. Morton got to have some urgency for South Penn. He gets it underneath to Smith. Smith held the ball too low and gets it tied up. Going to give the ball back to, or going to keep the ball with South Penn. But he had the ball underneath the basket. They're not going to get that right away.
Right.
It'll be timeout. Timeout, South Penn. And we're going to talk about it. They're down by 7. We're down by 6. And only have 42 seconds to make it up. They do have the ball. So
For basketball.
We're going to throw it up, and we're going to get after it.
Buddy, this is the way it's supposed to be. I
That's
mean,
right.
right here at Christmas time, it's kind of cool outside, and you know what it's like inside.
What do we have, Bill?
We've got a barn burner in the brewing.
South Bend to shoot 3. South Bend's got quick players and they're a good driver. green. Zenith in white, trimmed in red and black, going right to left. Campbell controls the tip. Kellums drives, gets trapped in the corner, gets it back out to Bledsoe.
If Kellums has a game like he had the other night, he's going to be hard to handle.
Well, we saw him play earlier for Portageville. He just transferred over to Malden, and he's a pretty good player for Portageville.
You bet he was.
Foul on the rebound is going to be on Zenith. Zenith Hornersville. Campbell with the ball. No score. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Kellums with the ball. Long shot is no good. Rebound comes out to Zenith Hornersville. It's Castillo is no good. Ball comes out off of Campbell. We'll scramble for the ball. Zenith has the ball. They'll control. Nothing. 6 minutes left. We're here in the first quarter of this semifinal game of the JV bracket of the Bootheel Conference tournament. We're on Bootheel Broadcasting. He'll stop and pop by Green. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Green shooting 2. The foul is on. They haven't posted. Makes the first. Makes